All
We
right.
are here in Tarot
Yes. Ah, I love life. I am so grateful for life.
Me too.
Oh man. Woo. Okay. Normally I have lighting so that you can't see like the puffiness that I usually have from the dark nights that I spend, right?
Mm.
Anyway, oh, cool. Okay, so here we go. Good evening. Good evening.
Good
All right.
evening.
Would you like to do fast draws today, Sarah?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Sure.
great. Okay, let's do fast draws. So, did you draw for this individual last week?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Sammy is saying y'all are gorgeous.
Oh,
Yay!
thank you.
Yes. All right. Slave to the money, slave to the money. It was the devil and the king of pentacles. All right. I guess we are the slave to the money today. Today we're going to let's do financial insight.
Okay.
No, let's do currency, flow and currency.
Is that going to
Okay.
be the theme for today?
We will pull them, yes, because you are a
Yes.
Cancerian goddess.
Yeah.
And in that, you will be able to pull people into this beautiful Jupiter expansion of oneness
Okay.
and understanding and flow.
And flow.
Oh, yes,
All
girl,
right.
we are good. And you know what? I've been meaning to tell you, Sarah, it is so cool to listen to you and watch you and observe and like be a part of and all those like juicy, delicious words, right? When you are holding someone sacred and tenderly teasing their energy open a little bit where they're allowing, and you're so respectful and ethical and loving. And it's in this understanding of where like you once were or you've been before. And we've had that conversation to where like, like being that person that can show up because you've been there yourself, and you're either in the midst of the healing or you've just recently done the
Yeah.
healing, right?
Yeah.
What a trip. But it's
Well,
really,
thank
it's
you.
wonderful to work with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, it's an honor to work with you too. So
Okay, great.
I feel
So
the energy is so great. Like I feel like my growth has expanded so much, since the beginning. So it's amazing to watch it.
true.
Yeah.
Very true for you. Very true for you. Okay. Libras also. Libras are going to be doing really well as well. Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
So is this currency going to be only money, or is it going to be just any any type of currency?
Yeah, any kind of earth.
Any
Yeah,
type
any
of
kind of
currency.
earth energy
Okay.
connection. Yep. Yep. You're
Yeah.
feeling all that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so an earth reading. Let's do a Venus reading. Venus feels very loving. These are the last, this is good. She's with Venus. I mean, she's with Taurus right now, so that's perfect. Let's do that. Okay, so love and money and material wealth. All right, got it. Short, sweet, whatever we pull and feel. Is that
Okay.
cool? All
Yes.
right, cool. All right, so this young individual is up first. That's going to be Temitope Agunkoya. If I've said it very badly, I apologize, and I appreciate you. Okay, here we go. So I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, Temitope or Timito. It's a frequency. As I tune into your frequency, the way they describe it to me is your heart's desire. That's what you might call it or refer to it as. And it might feel kind of like this right now. So stand still.
That's why I was going like this.
Stand still. Okay. We're in the middle of the, right? We're in the middle of the energy. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 All right. Okay. So I'm just gathering energy around what you would dig today. Okay. And I want to bring in some playfulness. All right. Because this is a time for you to be playful. Right. Okay. Higher consciousness, expansion, flow, currency, alignment, being. Oh, I love it. All right, let's pull a card and see what we got. Whew. Oh, all right. Okay, so a lot of information just came in for you. Okay, so a lot of planetary alignment coming in for motivational purposes for you. It isn't a get over it time, it's a get into it time. It's a get into who you are and express who you are to yourself in the most delicious, filled with possibility, plot twists of your own making, love, connection, encountering stories for yourself, okay? And it really is about the story of overcoming and becoming the heroine or hero of your journey. And that is what you're rewriting your story right now. And you're so close to perfection in it. And all you need to understand is that you are perfection. And that's the lesson. See? Haha.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
That's the lesson you're clearing. Okay. All right. All right. Here is your card,
Mm.
judgment. Oh, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
judgment card. Love it.
It's usually a call to action. It's usually a call to action. So, in that call to action, like shake it off, like that, right? Just
Yeah.
shake it off. Action is interaction,
Mhm.
interaction, and a call to yourself for who you are. It is that kind of energy. It is a redefining. It's time to tell the story that you want to live. And that is what that is all about. And you're learning. You're learning what feels better and what feels
Mhm.
better and what feels better and what feels better. And that's exactly how you do it, okay? You are, I love it too because I
Yeah.
love alignment.
Yes.
Okay, snaps for you, girl. Okay, here we go.
Hey.
All right.
Love it.
Now we'll come up here. We're going to go to Sammy. Hello, Sammy.
Hi,
Hello, Sammy.
Sammy.
Of course we are. Of course we are. And she said hello to Miss Angelica. All right. Okay.
Is
And now,
Angelica here?
and yes, and she said hello
Oh.
to Sammy.
Oh, look
All
at them
right.
go.
And so we're going to come right here. Let's see. We'll do this. Sammy, if you're still here, go ahead and give us a comment. maybe Maybe I don't need a comment. Hold on. Maybe I just need like a throat clearing,
Yeah.
right? Oh, nice. Oh, I feel like I can breathe now. Thanks. That was like that was like amazing. Thank you very much, girl. Oh,
Welcome.
wow. Okay. All right.
Beer and
Okay.
acid.
There we go.
Okay, so Sammy's here,
Yay.
right?
So this is for Sammy, and she says, I'm here.
Okay. Hi, Sammy. I got for you um, the Wheel of Fortune card, actually. So this is fun. So the Wheel of Fortune, you're going through um, when you're going through life and you're dealing with all the things that you're dealing with, you're learning from them and you're moving into the next phase. And it's the awareness and the learning of those phases so you can progress forward. And just knowing that you're not stuck in this cycle, you can have a choice of being able to remove yourself out of it so you can progress forward. But again, it's your choice. So you always have a choice, and it's our own free wills to decide if we want to stay stuck in something or if we want to move forward and grow from it and progress forward. So make a decision of where you're at right now. Um, Feel in your body. How are you feeling? What is happening in your alignment? Are you feeling like you're balanced? Are you not balanced? And then I would journal it, note it, and then you can see where you want to go from there. If you feel like you need to learn from this and grow and move forward, or if you feel like, there's still more learning that needs to happen. But every journey that we are on, it's the journey, not the destination, right? So we're all moving in towards a new phase, and we're learning we're learning while we're going through it. So just being aware of that. Does that make sense for you, Lucinda? Do you want to add anything
Yeah,
to?
absolutely. And what else came in is that we're also, if you're an earth sign, I already know you're an earth sign, right? But if you're an earth sign or a fire sign, fire sign is like how you believe. That's what's going to happen. Okay, that's going to shift. And earth signs are going to feel out where they're stuck and they'll pay
Mm-hmm.
attention to it. And so the idea is to relax and allow and
Mm-hmm.
understand that you can become water and not mud. You
Yes,
become water. You become water and you move into the flow.
the
You just
flow.
move into the flow,
Yep, perfect. Yeah,
right?
and the
And then
allowance.
see how you shifted, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
cool if we recognize like where we're at. And there are circumstances that are outside of us that we're all paying attention to in a variety of ways and lending our energy to through frequency, how we
Mm-hmm.
feel, right? And we're adding that frequency to all of those focuses, okay? And if we were to sit for maybe 3 minutes a day, right? And just channel unconditionality to it and acceptance,
Mm-hmm.
right? It would lower the charge of what's happening for us as we are where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
And earth signs are feeling it to a great degree. And so I would
Mm-hmm.
say grounding is something else that I would suggest as well.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Okay.
And when you ground, you're able to open yourself up to receive that information. So you are able
She's
to know.
good now. She's very clear now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, great. Let's go up. Okay, so here we are. Now we're Miss Angelica.
Hi, Angie.
There you go.
Are you going to do it?
Sure. Ooh,
Go for
Taurus
it.
Earth. Yep. I shall. Okay. Well, from what I understand, Libras are doing very well during this lovely transit as well. So the transit, I definitely know what this reference is. Thanks. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. So we have Earth right there. Now we have air, and Libra. So in this energy, right? As I step into this energy, pardon me. It's just kind of move over. Let's see what you're saying here. All right. Okay. All right. So we're sorting. You can feel we're sorting. We're sorting. 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 There we go. Okay. Oh, we need to cut the cards. And then, okay, whatever. Wow. What a bougie sort of draw. No problem. Makes sense. Ah, okay. Well, it should. It absolutely should be. All right. There's water all over the place. Water all
Oh.
over the place. All
Mm.
right. Move away from overstimulation.
Get away. Yeah.
Move away from overstimulation. Allow yourself to relax. This is something I want to bring to your attention, maybe, okay? So we're in the last little participles and particles and bits and pieces of the full moon of Sagittarius release cycle. We're going into the darkest of darkest of darkest aspects just before we come to life on a blank canvas in that darkness, and Cancer, the moon rises. All right. And that's the new moon. So we
Mm.
are still releasing. So it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Okay. It's all right. Very good. Okay, great. Now let's go up and grab another individual. We're at 3:51, so I think we might be able to do something. This is actually kind of cool. All right,
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, so we have Zara Phoenix. Zara
Zara.
Phoenix. If I mispronounce your name, I apologize. And then it says, can we ask a question? Let's see. Let's see. Hi to both of you. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, great. Okay. So you know what a theme is in the thread right now is people afraid to speak their truth. That is what is in that's what is in the thread. People afraid to speak their truth. Okay. Can we do like a little healing exercise before I let you read for the individual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Zara, I'm going to leave your phrasing up there for right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to tune into the thread, and all of us who are in particular narratives of diminishment, see how that feels, that energy of diminishment. It covers like our right eye, it gets all cloudy, right? And then this feels like it's being held back, right? Like we
Mm-hmm.
can't use our own process. Okay, get it? All right. And then oppression. Oppression is like in our gut, right? In our solar plexus, but it's lower because we don't feel the powerlessness of it. Okay. Because we are an empowered bit of people, right? Okay. So when you recognize those energies, you can release those energies because they're merely a focus in your experience of your conscious adventure. So we're just going to do it through constructs. All right. So first we're going to get the ones that feel like distortion and fear and all that good stuff. We're just going to pull them right out. And then we're going to cast them up to source energy where they become source energy again. Right. Okay. And then we're going to open up a gate. All right. And we're going to release all spirit energy. Go to the light, go to the light, go to the light. Not any particular belief system from my, just a transition point so that they can be whole, like they can be their whole self energetically, right? And allowing them to move to where they know who they are again, right? A little bit, you know. And then let's just open the heavens, because like we have a lot of magical beings and we have a lot of light beings and we have galactic beings, and they all come to help us, right? So we're going to open doors and realms and dimensions We're going to open up the heavens and we're going to tell them thank you for all of their service, all of their love, all of their guidance. And we're going to release them and they can go. All right? Okay, now take a nice deep breath in and let go, right? And imagine yourself pushing your aura and making yourself really bright and shiny, just really bright and shiny, right? There you go. All right, perfect. Okay. So as I'm in your field, you're struggling with the story you've created as a truth to live by. You're asking for change, yet your story holds you in your experience. I would like for everyone to think about the last few things that you were thinking about in your mind and send them love, just love, 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 and release them. Think about some other things, send it gratitude. Feel that gratitude, right? There you go. Bless them and release them. Okay. There, you get the idea. It brings you into your body. Okay? Perfect. Okay. And then let's just talk about clearing some psychic debris. All right? In consciousness, in divine feminine, subconsciousness, and that Cancerian energy of transmutation, right? We'll go into expansion with Jupiter, gratefully and appreciatively. And we'll make that connection to all that is. We'll take a breath to expand. There you go. We'll transmute psychic debris into little white butterflies of unconditional love, source energy. Right? And then let's open our eyes and balance. Let's balance all of the energy that we now have access to, that we're connected to, right? Let's bring it into its purest, most harmonious frequencies. It's OG status, right? So it's essence. So let's think about fire being holy fire, right? Not over the top, that holy fire connected to divine source energy, not right or wrong or righteousness. That one that burns deep, that knows that oneness, that connection, that spirituality, that depth, that fire, right? Balance that. Wood, balance wood in your body and in your experience. That could be every heavenly being. Earth, balance earth in your body. Earth is every heavenly body or every planetary body, right? Every terra firma. Balance water, creation energy. That's what water is. Water is flow and creativity. You're going to balance that. Balance metal, harmonious with mind, spirit, your emotional body. Air, your body, your very breath. Make all of the elements balance in harmony with one another and where needed. Allow your connection to the divine to expand and bring in more of that peace and tranquility. Bring in more and more and more. Open up your faucet. Open it up further and further and further until it becomes a waterfall. And let that waterfall just wash through you and to you and out to others. Let it flow. Let it flow. As far as you're able to allow the ripple, continue to allow your connection. Breathe and relax. Now you're going to come back into your body. We're releasing that. You're coming back into your body. You have voice in many different ways. Coming back into your body, becoming more grounded and more present. In. Okay. Transmute the energy. In our throat chakra. Shift the energy from the focus it now is into kindness. Add acceptance. Appreciation. Interesting. Oh, I'm probably going to sneeze again. Pardon me.
Bless you.
I think I cleared myself. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So, Zara, for me, that is what I do. I do that. I go into the energy of those that have no voice, and I clear that energy, and I bring love in. I keep bringing love in and acceptance in. I bring more perception of acceptance, more perception of gratitude, more hope, more faith, more ease, more tranquility. These are vibrations we can use. They're frequencies. It's how we feel. We know how to feel that way. Take it from here into here. Like that. There you go. Now put your hands on your heart chakra. Okay? Cool. And start thinking okay? I'm going to put your comment up there. Start thinking, okay? All right? Think about a word you would like to feel. And I want you to type it into the box in the thread. And as we clear this energy, right? as we clear this energy. And beautiful. Okay, I'm just so excited, right? Okay, as we clear this energy, all right, we will pull that frequency in by all of us moving into what we think, then feel that is. That's how the entrainment is created. So when two or more, oh, wholeness. Okay, wholeness. Okay. Wholeness will have many interpretations, right? So, wholeness, as you're in wholeness, what is your interpretation? And you can feel friction in how you are beginning to maneuver the energy and pull it into this ideation and feeling of wholeness. And it feels sacred, yet you have this stuck energy in your solar plexus. And that's part of the story of being powerless. Whoa. Freaking wild. Woo. That was wild. Okay. All right. Ooh. All right. So there you go. So bring in more. I know. It's just shit. We just carry shit with us. That's all it is. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Manuel said I looked like really cray cray when, and I probably do, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm always so happy. All right. So Zara, we will love you into wholeness, right? Now you can relax into you and your body, and really here's the key, right? Is understanding your perfection, because you've never had that moment, and you haven't had this moment, and you haven't had the next moment ever. So there's nothing to measure it against or for. Okay, there is, oh, I had this moment and it was like this, and this is how I showed up. Oh, and I had this moment and it was like this, and this is how I showed up. And then you can say, oh, well, I liked it when I showed up like this, and I guess I have to accept how I showed up here. And you know what? I'm happy I showed up at all, right? So there you go. Fill yourself with that beautiful divinity of you. Right. That's what acceptance is really pulling ourself into our whole self. That's what you ask for, is wholeness, right? That's how you do it. Oh, welcome back. Okay. All right. So this is a Reiki symbol. It's called a Reiku, and it's to ground. So we're grounding the thread through an intention, bringing us all into our bodies. It is 4:08. All right. And we usually stop at 4, but Sarah will hold space with me. All right. And so we have another show before our Zoom link one. And the Zoom link has been posted in this thread if you're interested in getting participating in our experience. Okay. And we just love you guys and thank you, and hope you have the best day ever, and see you next Tuesday. Peace. All right. Yay.